Howdy there, friends. What's poppin'? My name is Rabbit, and welcome to episode number 25 of Let's Play Through Final Fantasy Origins, specifically Final Fantasy 1 on the PlayStation 1. In our last episode, we parted ways, yes, still here in Mount Gold, painfully making our way through all of the various floors. The encounter rate is making this kind of drag a little bit more than I would like, but that is okay because I don't think we have that many floors left to explore. And gosh, I'm saying that and now I'm kind of getting nervous and thinking, well, watch there be like 6 more levels for us to undertake. And I just misled you guys into thinking it wouldn't be that much longer, but that's okay because at least we have one another. So specifically where we parted ways, I told you guys I was going to run back to town, replenish charges. You can go ahead and see that our mana is looking fabulous again, and I will not belabor this. Let's just quickly scroll and flip through all of the status pages. You can see the levels that were gained, the XP that's been accrued, and just kind of where everybody is sitting. Melvin will be hitting level 22 pretty soon, so that is nice, and then he will be catching up with the other 3 folks in our party. So that is it for changes that took place without you guys. I did go ahead and stock up on some more potions, but obviously I had to use a couple to heal my party up as I came to this floor. So one thing I will, well, no, nothing's up there, nothing's up that way. I think we got pretty much everything we can, and I want to say this was a dead end when we ran up that way. I'm kind of nervous about going up and getting into like 50 billion fights. Oh, and that chest to the little right-hand side of the television screen, I'm guessing is an antidote because it is the only item that we have 99 of, and we can't access what's inside of it because it says we're at max capacity. So I'm just going to make that assumption. If we go ahead and have to use an antidote, I'll make sure that I go back to floor 2 and grab that chest. But okay, new territory for us to explore. Oh Lord. Well, what do you guys say we run over this way and just check out what's happening? What's kind of nice is even though we're taking incremental damage while we're running across the little lava pools, I've noticed that we don't get into any fights. So I believe I might have mentioned something about that maybe 2 episodes ago, that I believe we're not getting into encounters on that, but I want to say I've pseudo confirmed it, that it looks like no fights occur as long as we're on the lava. Obviously when I step onto the stone floors, these fire hydras want to come out and talk some mad crap, but that's okay. And honestly, when you think about it, the damage that you're getting from walking over the lava really isn't that bad. So I almost think it's better to try to stay on the lava as much as you possibly can. Oh, well, this took us all the way to a new floor. I don't know how I feel about that, but let's just, there's nothing over here. Oh God, and I'm getting nervous. I don't want my HP to fall too much. Well, I don't see anything. Can we go? I can't do anything with this, can I? I think it's just a block. Well, let's keep on keeping on and just see what we... Oh, there's something over there. I don't know if I want to take that, though, and where are we at? See, we're getting a little too close for comfort, if you ask me. But again, the fact that we're able to avoid these just unnecessary encounters kind of makes it worth it. I do wish I had a few more potions to my name, but at least we're not using our mana to stay afloat. Definitely been a bit of a tedious dungeon for us to navigate, but certainly not the end of the world. Speaking of tedious things to navigate, this is a total aside, has nothing to do with the game, but, you know, we're just kind of running around checking corners anyway. I don't know about any of you, but I feel like across my academic history and my, you know, work career, okay, so that is where we came in. So I guess there's only one place for us to really go over this way, and that's this little lower right-hand corner. What on earth? We're back on B3, but I'm guessing a different section? I don't know. I guess let's just run around and see what we find. But anyway, I was going to say, speaking of tedious things to undertake or to encounter, I don't know about you guys, but across all of the programs that I've done, undergrad, my graduate program, all the jobs that I've held, internships, all of that good juicy stuff, there's always one person either on my team or just a part of what I'm doing that's an absolute spaz and freaks out about everything. And it's so funny because this morning I've been getting my work phone blown up because we've got, I don't know what her actual background is. I think she's a CNA. Oh Lord, I really don't have time for anything you're about to dish out. Not sure who you were focusing, Melvin, but we're not going to worry about it too much. But anyway, I think she was a CNA and now she just kind of functions as a peer support specialist for some of our patients. So, you know, she kind of goes in and out, and I don't interact with her that terribly much, but she unfortunately reports to me, I think I've shared this with you guys as well, that I don't like being the boss. I've had to be a supervisor across a variety of positions that I've had, whether it's overseeing direct care professionals or when I was the team lead for a couple of clinicians at one of my positions. I just, you know, I don't like being the boss. I don't like even being a team lead. I don't like being a program director. I don't like being a part of administration. I really am that type of personality. I like to do my job and go home. I don't like being on call. I don't like the responsibility of needing to track someone down or make sure they're doing their job. I just don't find that fun, and to me, it's not worth the extra pay. I think for some people, the money you get by being a supervisor or a team lead makes it worth it. Not for me. Just more stairs. There's nothing else in this room? Hold on, we gotta check the other side just to be sure. I really don't want to miss any chests if I don't have to. If it happens, then it happens, and I'm not gonna cry about it, but really? There's nothing? Am I alone here in being a little perplexed? Is there really not one treasure chest in this flippin' room? So I'm probably taking more damage than I need to be. Well, I guess it is what it is. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared I'm gonna get into a fight while my HP is this low, and that would just be an absolute disaster. But okay, anyway, finishing my thought. So I don't like being in charge. Unfortunately, this CNA slash peer support specialist, I guess is what she does. She is just very high-strung, which is also the opposite of my energy. I try not to take things too terribly seriously. Obviously, I care about my job, and I take really good care of my patients, and I try to ensure that our program is functioning as best, as efficiently, as effectively, et cetera, as it can. You know, I think I'm a very good employee, and I'm a very good supervisor in that I don't micromanage, but I also am not going to hold your hand, and I really... Okay, now how the heck did I get down there the last time? You guys, I am tripping just not going in the direction that I need to be. Okay, I'm so glad Burl went first. Let's just keep it moving, you guys. We don't need to sit here fighting all these creatures forever and ever. How the heck? I don't know how I screwed up that pathway, but I clearly missed something. I probably have missed a few things, to be honest, but I think I need to go down in this next little section, and it should be, oh lord, these ogre mages, not a fan, but if I can avoid using my mana, I'd like to. So let's cross our fingers and hope that physical DPS will be enough to get the job done. Oh, definitely it will. Poor Tyrone, though. he's struggling again. Oh lord. But good gold / gil from ogres, as always. Okay, so I am pretty laid back. I like to do my job and then go home, and I think I'm very effective, and I think I'm very efficient. I mean, I think that's why I'm promoted across any position I've had with, you know, my husband and I moving for his school across states. I've never had an issue with kind of re-rising through the ranks. And that works, but I don't necessarily, oh lord, we're using our last potion. Oh, guys, that's it. We're going to have to rely on mana moving forward. But I think we should be okay. Gosh, I'm hoping we're close to the end of this madness. I don't want to do a whole lot more of this. Ah, let's just hop on down these stairs. We're back on the 4th floor. What? I feel like this is a mess. But okay, we at least found a gold needle. Not that that's the best thing we can find, but I guess we'll go ahead and take it, plus our 2750 gil. I'm nervous, though, that we missed something. Are you guys with me? I'm trying to think back on those previous floors, but I truly do believe we went as far as we could go across those different areas. I don't know. I don't know where else we can go. But okay, let's just run up here and grab whatever's in this chest. Okay, spazzes. Not really my energy. I'm really chill, and, you know, I try to just do a good job. If some issue kind of surfaces or arises, you know, I just take it in stride. I do my best not to internalize things. You know, if someone's freaking out, whether it's a patient's family member, or someone else at work. I work with a whole lot of different practitioners. Oh, yay, 1760 gil. We'll go ahead and take it. But I work with a variety of different practitioners, nurses. I work with physical therapists, speech therapists, occupational therapists, you know, just a whole bunch of people. Obviously, MDs, nurse practitioners, physician assistants, blah, blah, blah. Some people are assholes. That's a reflection of them, not me. So I very rarely take any of that stuff home with me. I might roast the hell out of them. Oh, Lord. Well, I don't... do we want to run back? I'm just trying to calculate my steps because we really don't have the mana to make too many unnecessary trips. This is just a mess, you guys. I don't know. We're gonna have to do the best we can. Oh, Lord. I really don't want to have to run back out of here when this is all said and done. So let's pray I get a couple... I can't hold any more of that item. That has got to be antidotes. That's the only thing I can think of. But please, Lord, give me a bunch of potions. Oh, 7,340 gil. Not really what I was looking for, but okay, we'll take it. So yeah, I kind of just do my job, go home, all that good juicy stuff. This CNA/peer sports specialist is an absolute spaz. If anyone looks at her the wrong way, she freaks out. If something doesn't go according to plan, she freaks out. She's threatened to quit so many times. Ooh, a flame shield. We'll have to look at that here in a second. An ice brand and 880 gil. She has just wanted to quit so many flippin' times, and I feel like I just am at the point now where I just keep telling her, if you're really that unhappy, you need to do what's best for you, baby girl. Oh, shoot. Nobody can use the flame shield, but it says it is a shield forged with the essence of fire. That sounds really nice. And then an ice brand, a sword forged with the essence of ice. Oh, Rohit actually can use this, which might be nice as we're kind of making our way through here. Oh, wow. This actually is very nice. Looks like his attack is going to go up a little bit and accuracy even further. If you guys do recall, we had the mithril sword equipped previously, but we stumbled upon the claymore, and I decided I wanted to go ahead and just switch things up a little bit. And I would say I've not noticed a significant difference between the claymore and the mithril shield, but it could just be I've not really been facing off against giants, so its effectiveness is not really applicable here, or in the way that it can be the most effective is not able to be applied here. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and slap the ice brand on Rohit. I think that's going to make some of these encounters a little bit more palatable. Or at least I'm hoping so. Okay, let's hop back on this. Try not to touch the stone steps if I don't have to. And then we'll run down and pray I don't have to get into any more encounters. Oh, Lord. I'm just nervous. Look at Burl's. Oh, Lord. Look at Burl's HP. I don't know, you guys. Should I? Oh, God. I don't know. I don't know if I have the mana to even really fully deal with all of this, but we're going to do what we can. So yes, crazy girl that I work with, just always freaking out, always blowing up my phone whenever something goes wrong. And I think the problem is because I'm so chill, I think my energy invites people venting, which is awesome. I certainly don't care to listen, but when it's the same thing over and over again and you're upset about the exact same things, and I'm giving you the exact same pep talk to let it roll off your shoulders, it'll be okay, it's not that serious. I don't know how many times I can tell her the same thing. So I'm kind of at the point now with all of the texts that she's been sending me this morning. I feel like all I can tell you now, sweetheart, is you gotta let it go. And if you don't know how to let it go, then maybe this is not the environment or job for you. I mean, I think it's that simple, right? 10 gil? Hold the phone. Is this game for real? Do you guys see this? 1-0 gil. That is out of control. That is utterly absurd. I don't even know what to say about that. I don't know if that's a glitch and I got more than that, but I wasn't paying attention to my gil prior to opening that chest, so who even knows? Who even flipping knows? But all right, there is that level for Melvin. Only 6 HP. Not the best, but hey, extra strength, extra intelligence. We will happily take any boost to stats that we can get. And 155 gil. It's like this game is messing with me. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's run up this way. Please, no. Oh, my gosh. I feel like I have to be saying swipe or no swiping so these enemies will leave me alone. But truthfully, this is not that bad now that we're kind of hovering over the lava and we're kind of sparing ourselves all of these extra fights. But the incremental damage I feel like is starting to catch up, and my lack of potions also is feeling pretty terrible, but we'll do the best that we can. Why is this chest open? Okay, whatever, game. We got 2,000 gil. I kind of want to walk around. Oh, I guess it knew I was going to try to walk around. These stupid lava worms, you guys need to go. You barely even put up a fight. I don't know why you're even showing your face around here. So yes, that's it, friends. I just had to share that. I am shaking my head at this poor girl because she sent me like 10 text messages about today and, oh, cottage, I guess that's okay, and all of her concerns and worries because I guess she has a couple of emails that are not super enthusiastic from a different department head that doesn't enjoy her quite as much, which I'll be honest is kind of understandable. I think when all someone does is bitch and moan about every little thing, and I don't know. I think there's a point where it's almost a self-fulfilling prophecy for some people as well, where of course you're going to have a bad time if everything in your mind is terrible and bad. I don't know. I think people have got to chill. Like, truly, don't sweat the small stuff. Do the best you can, and if for whatever reason you can't do something to the expectations or to meet the expectations that have been set for you, but you know in your heart of hearts that you are giving it your all and you are doing your absolute best, then maybe the issue is not you, but that the expectations were unrealistic, if that makes sense. So that's kind of how I cope with difficult assignments or difficult patients, or, you know, we actually just recently received a state grant and new funding through a state grant, and so there's a lot of new pressure to meet what, in my opinion, could rapidly become unrealistic expectations. But for me, you know, what I'm saying to you guys is the same thing I would say to the program director's face, so my boss's face, the person who oversees the grants, so the different department heads across various public health agencies in the state. I would tell them the same thing, that look, if we can't do this with the staff that we have and the hours that we're given to work, then that is not a reflection of us not being good employees or not trying our hardest. That is a reflection of your expectations being unrealistic, and you need to either give us more staff or we need to cut corners in terms of certain things that we're doing. Some of the objectives need to change. Maybe some of our program goals need to change. We can't do it all. Oh, it's another one of these stabs. Why game would you even give us this? That is such old news. Look at the stats for the normal ordinary wooden staff. I don't even know what to say about it other than next, because that is not the item for us at all. Oh gosh, these fire lizards get lost. They actually do a sizable chunk of damage, but I suppose it is what it is. But yes, I just think people have got to calm down sometimes and give it your all, and if your all's not enough, then something else has got to give, right? Because you can't give more than your best sometimes. Maybe, you know, there are moments where you got to go into overdrive, but oh Lord, I guess let's run Down here, there might have been a chest, or maybe those were stairs. I didn't get a super good look, but let's pray. We can go first and not take any damage from this encounter. Whew. I know, the Hydra doesn't do a whole lot to us, but, you know, what he could have done is more than I'm ready to really deal with. Really? Really, game? As soon as I step... Oh, okay. Minotaurs. They're kind of old news, but it still makes me nervous when I see 4 enemies. I don't want to deal with this. I think we're going to have to use... We're just going to have to use magic on this one, you guys. I don't know how else we can really get around this, and that is okay. We'll throw out an ice too. I just don't want anyone to die. Now, granted, Melvin can bring people back, but I don't have the healing potential right now to bring everyone back up to 100% capacity. I don't even think I can bring everyone up to like 75% capacity. So I really need people to kill the enemies and us not take more damage than we can really manage. But we're getting there. We really are. Oh, Rohit, it's looking rough. I just want to take the stairs before I heal anybody up. Oh, God. Oh, so many paths to take. You guys, I'm at the point where I don't even think I could run out of here. Oh, Lord. This is a mess. It's an absolute mess. I think this is looking bad, and I probably need to go back to town, but I really don't want to. Oh, gosh. I think we've got to just... You know what? I'm going to memo save. This might be our only saving grace. I noticed if you memo save and if you die and reload it, it almost seems like it resets the encounter rate for you, and that might be the only thing that could get us out of here if I can't handle the boss that's going to be awaiting us, because I actually want to say that we're pretty close to that final room. Oh my gosh. I don't know. You guys, I really don't know. Let's just try to finish this strong. Oh, please be the way. Okay. We'll try to finish this strongly and get through in one piece. I guess my concern is just, I don't know if we're even healed up enough to deal with the boss here. But I'm also nervous about running back out and not being able to make it. It's going to be a pain in the butt. Either way, I think I'm pseudo-screwed, but we'll be fine. We'll memo save, and if I die, I die, and I will not make you guys deal with any unnecessary footage if I have to run back. So don't worry about that. I'm more just thinking for me that this is just a pain in the butt, but it's okay. So we got a flame mail. Let's, go ahead and sort and then inspect. I don't think anyone can wear this, and yes, that is confirmed on this page, but it is an armor forged with the essence of fire, says the description. Oh, goodness. Okay. Let's exit out of here if we can. Go back to that main central part and see if we can at least find where it is we need to be. And then we'll end the episode by crossing our fingers and sending up as many prayers as possible that we'll be able to survive what awaits us. But you know, again, as I'm kind of bemoaning our lack of HP and now our lack of mana, I think we might be okay. Oh, let me think of where we want to go. Let's try... Oh, God. Yeah, look at my HP. Ow, and I don't want to use all of Melvin's charges in case I do need... Well, it might just be what it's going to be. I think I'm going to have to just heal up everyone. Woo! And it's got to go to Tyrone. Oh, God. Oh, God. You guys, this is going to be real bad. Let's run down this way. Let me memo... Well, I was going to memo save again, but we'll do it after the fact. Okay, this won't be too bad. These guys don't do any damage. As long as we can take out the Ogre Chieftain ASAP, then I think we'll be fine. But yeah, this is Hot Mess Express. You know what, and while I'm thinking about it, I might have to just leave and heal up again, because this is going to be a struggle. You know what? Whatever. Let's not be wusses. We're going to memo save, and if we can't do it, we'll reload the memo save and then go back to town. I don't know if it really needs to be that big of an issue. But okay, friends, we found the next crystal that needs to be illuminated. As I mentioned, let me just go ahead and memo save again with you guys. We may or may not be okay with what awaits us, but we'll give it the good old college try. How close are we to levels? Well, it doesn't matter. I don't have a way to really heal and make it worth my while to mess around with trying to get extra levels on everyone. And honestly, I think our levels are fine. It's more just our ability to heal back up that's not so good. And I don't have, I want to say, a way. You have to use all of these outdoors. And I don't have a way to teleport outside, because that would even be great if I could use a cottage, you know? So maybe I could do that. Instead of even needing to run back to town, I could stop being a cheap ass and just use my cottage outside. But then I still have to run all the way back through this, and I, again, would not have any potions to go ahead and bring everything back up. So I think it is what it is. I keep saying this, but I'm just gonna stick to my guns. We memo save. When we come back together in our upcoming episode, number 26, we're going to touch the crystal and see what creature awaits us. Because you know there's gonna be an encounter of some kind. They're not just gonna let us casually mosey on up and be like, yo, what up, crystal? We're here to bring light back to you and save the land. It's not going to be that easy. But anyway, friends, thank you for watching. My name is Rabbit. This is our playthrough of Final Fantasy Origins through, I guess I should say, Final Fantasy 1 through the lens of Final Fantasy Origins for the PlayStation 1. Take care, be good, and I eagerly look forward to seeing you in our upcoming episode together. See you guys shortly.